In the heart of the valley of Elah, two mighty armies stand poised for battle. On one side, the warriors of Israel, their ranks filled with fear and uncertainty. On the other, the forces of Philistia, led by the imposing figure of Goliath, a giant clad in gleaming armor. Amidst the tension and despair, a young shepherd boy named David steps forward, his eyes ablaze with determination. Armed with nothing but a slingshot and unwavering faith, he prepares to face the greatest challenge of his life. Let's get into the story. Chapter 1. The Valley of Elah. In the heart of the Valley of Elah, a vast expanse of rugged terrain nestled between two imposing mountains, the armies of Israel and Philistia stood arrayed against each other. The sun hung high in the sky, casting its golden rays upon the battlefield, where the clash of swords and the clang of shields echoed through the valley. Among the ranks of the Israelite army stood young David, his eyes ablaze with determination despite his tender age. He watched as the towering figure of Goliath, clad in gleaming armor and wielding a massive spear, stepped forward from the Philistine host. Goliath's voice thundered across the valley, challenging the Israelites to send forth a champion to face him in single combat. Chapter 2. Doubt and Despair. Fear gripped the hearts of the Israelite soldiers as they beheld the fearsome giant who taunted them with each thunderous step. King Saul, clad in regal armor, stood at the head of his army, his brow furrowed with worry. He called for volunteers to step forward and face Goliath, promising great rewards to any who dared to challenge the Philistine champion. But as the moments passed, no warrior stepped forth to answer the call. Doubt and despair spread among the ranks like a dark cloud, and it seemed as though all hope was lost. Chapter 3. David's Resolve. Amidst the sea of fearful faces, David stood resolute. Though he was but a shepherd boy, his faith burned bright within him. With a steadfast gaze, he turned to Saul and declared his intention to face Goliath. Saul looked upon David with disbelief, for he was but a youth untrained in the ways of war. Yet David's words rang with a courage that stirred something deep within the king's heart. With a solemn nod, Saul granted David his blessing and bestowed upon him his own armor and sword. But David, unaccustomed to such heavy gear, cast them aside. Instead, he reached for his shepherd's staff and slingshot, the tools of his trade. With a prayer upon his lips, he set forth to meet his destiny. Chapter 4. The Confrontation. As David approached the valley floor, Goliath's laughter echoed off the mountainsides. The giant towered over him, a mountain of muscle and steel, his mocking words like thunder in the air. But David's resolve remained unshaken. With a single smooth motion, he reached for a stone from his pouch and placed it within his sling. With a steady hand and a steady heart, he took aim and let fly. The stone soared through the air like a swift arrow, guided by the hand of God. And as it struck true, Goliath's laughter turned to a roar of pain. The giant stumbled and fell, his mighty form crashing to the earth with a thunderous quake. Chapter 5. Victory and Triumph. A cry of triumph rose up from the Israelite army as they beheld the fall of their enemy's champion. With renewed courage they surged forward, driving back the Philistine host with the strength of their resolve. David stood upon the battlefield, his heart overflowing with gratitude and praise. For he knew that it was not by his own strength or skill that he had emerged victorious, but by the hand of the Almighty who had guided his every step. And so in the valley of Elah, a shepherd boy had faced a giant and emerged triumphant. His name would be remembered throughout the ages as a testament to the power of faith, courage, and the indomitable spirit of mankind.
Thank you for watching. I hope you learned something new. Please like and subscribe for more. See you again soon. Bye.